Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is David Page, and this is Something Radio.
Some radio.
My co-host, a man who needs no introduction, the multi-talented fashion and interior designer, the very hardworking man of Zaluso Arts, Ty Frequency. What's good, my G?
What's good, my G? I really need to come up with my own intro for you, because I can't always get this every single time.
Yeah, man.
What if people don't know you?
Bruh.
What if people don't know you?
No way.
You can't be under the assumption everyone knows you.
I'm the hottest thing since coronavirus.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
But crazy, man.
I can't believe we're starting off on that note again.
Yeah. It's terrible.
It is terrible. Can we start with some good news?
Some good news?
Yeah. It's like a shout out to everyone for watching the first episode.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to you, the fans. You're the real MVPs for,
straight up
catching and, following us.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Shout out to Zaluso Arts for hosting us.
Yeah.
For the space. They're the plug if you need everything creative, especially in this time where you have to be in quarantine. You need to create your space to a level to fit
self-isolation.
Fit self-isolation, exactly. Yeah, so they're the plugs for that. And, shout out to HD Plus for helping us with the production.
Straight up.
Malak Souk is out there. I really appreciate it. And shout out to Zonse Live for putting us on and, giving us a platform to, put out our content.
Yeah.
And, helping us, leading us as well in this whole thing. So
that's much better than starting off, with some corona news. Yeah. Which we're still gonna do because it's getting real. I swear down.
It's getting real. It's been real, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see the map of Africa with all the countries?
Bro.
This is what I was saying last week about the media
over amplifying things.
I don't know if that's the right word, but the picture they give you of Africa, for example, is that that hungry kid, So until the lion tells you the story, Until the lion tells you the story about what happens in the jungle, the hunter is always going to be the hero.
True.
So
True.
I think the media has always had the history of giving you a certain image of things. So their choice of color, having red for the countries that have been infected and green for the countries Malawi.
red refers to
it's like blood.
Yeah, it's like
blood.
It's
like death. But
it is
we haven't actually had as many deaths.
But that's a worldwide thing though. The red is even the
in
European
general,
countries that have the virus have the color red labeled on their country.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
red is danger,
I don't understand why you had to make it a race thing.
No, I didn't. It was just an example. Just an example of how the media will make you see certain things a certain way.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of making the most out of bad situations, really loving the creativity that artists are, hammering in this very difficult period.
Yeah.
I think I'm enjoying the fact that artists are thinking outside the box because it is really a hard time and
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially for the arts.
Yeah, I mean, this is
entertainers.
This has affected a lot of businesses.
Yeah,
schools are closed. Suspended, closed pretty much because kids are going home.
Yeah.
Some companies are being shut down.
Yeah.
I mean, out of Malawi, there's in so many other countries, so many companies and so many things have been suspended.
Yeah.
Even in Malawi, the Super League, which was supposed to start last weekend, has been suspended as well. So which is really good. I applaud the authorities for that, and I've seen that also the government is putting in place measures to help people and to help the fight against the virus and the pandemic,
which is very, very important. I didn't see us getting to that level where we were going to I don't know where the president was going to what was that? What's it called? State of emergency?
State of disaster, actually. Yeah. Declare a state of disaster.
Declare a state of emergency. I didn't see that coming, but yeah, big shout out to the big man for doing that. Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard anyone shout out the big man in a long time.
I've never given him a shout out.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good to see that people are taking measures. You walk around town, you see a lot of people in masks and gloves and that kind of thing. So it's really good that people are really taking it seriously as it should be.
Yeah.
But as much as it's gloomy and everything is closed, there's so many things that we can do while we're at home. So explore different avenues, different things that we don't normally do because we're occupied with the world. So maybe get closer to God, or exercise that art that you're always sleeping on. Like knitting or cooking. Like explore different recipes.
I can't believe that this situation made me get on the internet and start looking up how to stay safe. If I get to the level where I need to isolate myself.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I never saw myself.
But I guess we're in constant isolation because I don't really find myself in crowded places regularly.
That's the key word. That's the key word.
But I guess we're at risk. Yeah. Because if we use public transportation like buses,
exactly,
doors even around the office or the house, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think we just really need to stay safe. And if you're at home, in self-isolation, I think there's just a few things that you need to take into consideration or
like what?
Start doing, like exercising. And
since gyms are closed,
exercising, eating healthy, which is very important because I heard that it's attacking the immune system. So like a weak immune system is more prone to the virus. So I think eating healthy, exercising a lot, keeping your mind off the virus as well, which is very, very important because when you get
avoid watching the news, stuff like that.
I'm not even trying to watch the news anymore.
Yeah. Do you ever watch the news?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I do. Yeah, I do.
Interesting.
I do.
Interesting. But another thing interesting that's been happening is last weekend, Sway Lee was performing live on Instagram, which was so dope.
Yeah, it was.
Dope, and a lot of people, thousands of people were
250,000
people were watching live.
Yeah.
Streaming live.
That nigga crowd surfed.
How did he do that? On what?
IG Live.
Wait, I get that, but how did he surf?
I just think it was dope. I mean, what's like a
he's having fun.
Yeah, man. What's like a Sway Lee concert without crowd surfing?
True.
He just had to do it. But yeah, big shout out to him for that. This is what I'm saying. It's about finding creative ways to
keep yourself busy, and keep yourself
as an entertainer,
brand going,
as an entertainer. Your brand still needs to grow regardless of whatever's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
So I applaud him for that. I'm really excited to see what other things artists are going to come up with.
Yeah, I saw another thing which was happening Friday night. It was online quarantine party.
Essay does the most.
Bro.
Essay does the most.
Shimza and Kings of Scorpion King. So him and DJ Maporisa. Yeah. So those guys hosted like an online party, and it really popped. It was trending on Friday night.
It was really dope.
FOMO, bruh.
Yeah, FOMO on the internet. It's just crazy. But what I liked about it was how they broke it down. It was like an actual concert where there were times where certain DJs were coming to perform. So there was Zinkler for like an hour or two, and then just different DJs, which was really dope. It was like an actual concert.
Really
it was an actual concert. So people are actually thinking outside the box, and I think that's what needs to happen. Do you think Malawian artists should take advantage of the internet also try?
I think so. Maybe not like a live streaming thing, since
why not?
Viewership. One, internet is very expensive.
Yeah.
ESCOM, lights might be out. Chances are lights might be out. So you might start like a live thing, but if only 5 people are watching.
No, but IG Live is a little simple, because it doesn't necessarily take up all your data. It depends on how long you want to have it for. You can have an IG Live for an hour. I don't think it's really going to chow a lot of your data. And that's called, you're at home. You don't have anything to do. What are you going to do? You really need to stay, entertained. So I feel like platforms like that are easy, that are on the go, I think they should be utilized by most Malawian artists. Because most Malawian artists don't really utilize things like IG Live. So I think this is the time for content creators to I mean, there's no better time to be a content creator.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true, because everyone is indoors and everyone is looking for something to do.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good time and it's a really good opportunity for content creators like ourselves to create content for people that are kids that are back from school and dealing with assignments, people that don't really get a chance to be online and like watch certain things. So it's a perfect time to like put your brand out there. And I think with more people not going out their house, even companies will be looking to advertise through
on the internet.
Through these platforms. So I think content creators need to take advantage of this. And another thing that that's also happening, Zaluso Us, they have a platform that is allowing a platform that has been created for storytellers in form of, say, podcasts. People to create podcasts pretty much. So they have the equipment and the space. So those that are very interested in like creating their own podcasts, link up Zaluso Us, like I said, the plug. So
utilize that.
Yeah, utilize that and, you know, create content because you know what, there's actually currency in that. There's like a lot of investment that's going on in online content. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of like educating yourself on how to run like a social media campaign and how to track numbers and that kind of thing, because that is what you're going to present to possible sponsors and investors. So we need to really study how the internet works, and man, pretty much just go for it. Yeah, man.
It's so let's do that. Let's utilize all the available platforms that are, you know, easier to do, because all the shows are cancelled anyway. So
all events are cancelled, bro.
All events are cancelled. All events are cancelled. Do you know how crazy it is for people to cancel all events? Coachella is cancelled,
bro. Lake of Stars, bro.
No, Lake of Stars been cancelled, bro. Like
it's cancelled still.
It's been cancelled.
But a very interesting thing. Lucius Banda posted on his Facebook. He was talking about how he's asking his fans for their input. He's got an idea to host like an event for 100 people and to raise money to buy soap and, you know, that kind of thing. So sanitizers for brothers and sisters that are in prison at a time where we really need sanitary in the country.
I think those are one of the people that are forgotten in society. Yeah. People in jail. You know, especially in Africa. True. People don't really.
And jails are really crowded, you know. It's like a lot of people in there.
They're really, really bad.
Yeah, those people are really prone. If like one person has it. Idea. But it's risky though. Like if 100 people, I mean, to start with, the only one of the reasons that I doubt the fact that this pandemic is in our country yet is because I don't know how capable we are of actually diagnosing it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We heard the craziest thing today. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, but we heard that Malawi doesn't have any kits to like.
And the kit. So the machine is there. Yeah. The machines are there, but the kit that each person it's like a pipe that goes
like to stick up your nose.
Yeah, like that's what we don't have at the moment. But there's hope that. Is it Bill Gates? Yeah. Bill Gates has pledged to help assist us with those kind of equipments in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
2 weeks is a lot of time.
Yeah, so between now and then, a lot could happen. Yeah. So I don't know if we don't actually have the virus in the country or we just can't prove that we have it. Because there's like a bunch of rumors going around.
And like, I don't really trust this 100 people, you know, thing, because it...
The production team. And does that include the production team?
Exactly, the production team. And people don't really understand that the 100 is just a cap that the West has, you know, has put up, because most of the events and most of the things that they do are usually like over 1,000 people, and 100 for them is like, you know, a good number. Yeah. But people need to understand that 5 people can pass it to each other. Yeah. You can pass it on. 2 people can pass it on to each other. Yeah. So it really doesn't matter. I think what really matters is the safety precautions or safety measures that are put in place for, you know, for people to follow when they're at these events. Yeah. And it's also part of the production's job to ensure that people are actually safe, Because imagine you're going to a Lucius Banda. You're telling me that out of the 100 people, no one is going to come in contact with another person?
Aye.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's what's going on.
Need to wait and see.
Make sure you be safe, your family is safe, and don't risk your own life and that of your loved ones.
Facts.
Before we move on from the topic, I saw also Q Malewezi is running a campaign for one of his artists.
Yeah.
That's under Concept Creatives. That's Nyago.
I love Nyago. I've seen her perform once at the American Embassy. And I was mind blown.
Yeah.
I was mind blown. It was
good.
I
understand. And I mean, being managed by an artist like Q Malewezi is definitely, the music is definitely directed nicely. Yeah. And also I understand that created. she's she, I don't know if I should say this, but like Wambali Gandare is also one of the people that mentoring her. Yeah. I don't know how true this is, but but just having your name associated with a brand like that, and also coming from the north, I think she's picked up the torch nicely. Yeah. And
straight
her music
up
is really. I heard the music before though was like totally different. Yeah. But she rebranded, and that's what most people need to do. Yeah. Need to know how to rebrand yourself, like how Lawi did, because he rebranded himself and like
sounded a little, different and better, which is very necessary.
Yeah, crazy. Definitely. Which is crazy because I was saying Q Malewezi has is asking for a issue. There's a hashtag, the show must go on, is asking people well wishes to donate money to Nyago's brand because of losses made towards planning of her 28th of March event, which has been cancelled. Yeah, so this does affect artists in a serious way, because look at it this way: there's the people that work 9 to 5, or 7 to 5, 7 to 4.
Because you work 9 to 5.
I work 9 to 9, bro. 9 to late.
Yeah, 9 to late.
But yeah, those people that work that have got day jobs, proper white collar jobs, are guaranteed
a pay at the end of the month.
So even if they stay at home, they're getting their money. Yeah. But an artist has to go out there and actually make that money. So this does affect a lot of people. I would really like to see the authorities consider artists as well when they're making these recommendations and announcements. Not just to think about
their artists.
No, not just to think about the white collar working job man, but also the artist, how this affects the businessman, how this affects an artist. And I think this is why artists need to, like we were saying, we need to be very innovative and like scheme of other ways how we can still push our brands and how we can still survive through these hard times. But in Uganda though, very interesting, they have introduced a rent-free policy where
it can never happen here.
Yeah, for 3 months, landlords shouldn't be collecting rent from anyone.
That's not gonna work out
here.
In Africa.
It's very possible.
I don't know.
It's very possible in other countries.
An African landlord.
Hey, it's punishable by doing jail time.
Yes, in jail.
Yeah. So
okay, that's crazy.
That's hectic.
Yeah. Speaking of making the most out of a bad situation, or thinking of creative ways to hustle. I was reading about the Conquer and Hangover deal the other day. I think it's a really great idea, or something that's outside the box, something we haven't seen
definitely
ever in Malawi, where a streetwear brand is collaborating with the football team.
A streetwear brand created by a rapper.
Yeah. Is
that's a very nice edge.
It's a great collaboration. I think it's
really excited about it.
Very, 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 very excited about it. I can't wait to see people rock the gear. Yeah. I hope it's affordable.
It should be.
I hope it's affordable.
It should be. Yeah. It should be. It's like collector's items anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really dope. It's really dope that even the football culture is like evolving in a way, because I've seen that Bullets is making replica jerseys for people to be buying and wearing, which hasn't really been common.
Yeah.
You can't really find even Nomad's jersey, but we love these teams. They have so many supporters, and I think it's one way that they could be making money now that they're not hosting any games. So I don't know how they. Maybe for those teams that are sponsored, they're guaranteed salaries at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But like those teams that have to make their money from like gate collections and that kind of stuff, I think that could also be a very good avenue for them to be making money.
I remember the coolest thing that I saw at Lake of Stars 2018. Kabumba was 2018, yeah?
Yeah.
2018 was Major Lazer rocking the Manoma jersey.
Yeah, bro.
That was really dope.
Yo.
That was really dope. I think I don't think people talked about it as much as they should.
Nah, bro. That was epic.
A big shout out to the person who hooked them up with that jersey.
Yo, man. Whoever it is, that was really dope.
Because like, I remember seeing it and then it didn't hit me until after the event. Until I was home. And then I was like, yo, that nigga was rocking on my normal jersey. That's crazy. That's crazy hectic.
Hectic.
So I think people should really utilize these opportunities where they get to collaborate with artists or football teams or whoever.
But I think sometimes it's hard for like brands to like collaborate with artists because sometimes artists make it very hard to work with. We have examples of artists collaborating or coming up with brands that didn't even last a year. For example, Guamba and Better Energy Drink. Yeah. Where did that end? Where did that go?
I don't know.
I mean, it was his own creation. Yeah. So maybe before you comment on that, let's talk about Masco and Access.
I never saw that. I don't know. I didn't even see anything come out of that. You know, that like it's reminded me of Tay and Astro Mobile's deal. I never saw anything transpire from that collaboration. It looked very nice on paper.
Yeah.
It looked like these guys had it figured out. But beyond the ads, I didn't see anything beyond the ads. And I don't know whether that's the brand's problem or the artist's problem.
Well, it's would really have to like maybe talk to these brands and find out what really actually happens. But we need more brands endorsing artists. Yeah. And there's another example of Pixie and Airtel. Yeah. Funniest thing is, it was the same time also issue Diamond Platnumz got his endorsement deal from Airtel. And
he made the most out of it.
Look at Diamond Platnumz and look at Pixie. You know what?
I don't know. I feel like artists should know their fan base or know their numbers, because it's easy for you to influence your fans if you know the amount of fans that you have. You know, it's different blowing up and then getting a deal and then thinking everything is gonna be smooth because you got this deal and whatever you advertise is gonna work out. But I feel like there's more to like advertising than billboards and radio ads and TV ads. You need to get in touch with your fans and sell the product to your fans, which I barely ever see happening in Malawi. If you see artists push brands, it's usually at their shows or or really working the merchandise and it's I don't know, man. I feel like people really need to
maximize. We need to maximize on the deals.
Imagine if you got a deal from like Airtel, man.
I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do. Could be very exciting and I'd lose focus. But we need more collaboration between artists, creatives, and brands. Yeah. Because brands always need the creative edge. Yeah. And we decide what's cool, So we are the ones to tell these brands, this is what the kids on the street are messing with, at the time. Man.
Speaking of dropping the bag, someone got like a very good opportunity to feature on a very big platform, and they dropped the bag. They dropped the bag.
What big platform is this?
BBC. They dropped the bag.
Literally,
No, he didn't drop his bag. But he was talking about.
But it was about his bag though.
And by talking about what's in his bag, he lost the bag.
What happened?
Bro, like I was on Twitter I just woke up that morning and I was, I think I was going through my notifications, and then I see this video in my timeline, and, you know, headline, you know, Onesimus, BBC, what's in my bag, Tanjani. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, this is interesting, because I've never seen that before, and apparently it's like a thing where different artists come on the platform, and then they talk about what's in their bag, what they carry every day.
What was in his bag?
Ginger, bro. Ginger, bro. And he was he was chowing the ginger, bro. He was in the ginger. And like, bro, like it's, man, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. No, man, I was embarrassed. I feel like he could have utilized that opportunity perfectly, and I do not doubt that he could have utilized that opportunity.
How so?
Bro, it's about being cool. You gotta be cool in a space like that. You really need to focus and really find out how you're gonna execute your thing, you know. But this guy just, dog, I was embarrassed, bro. It was a horrible video.
How about his acting though?
His acting was horrible. I mean, it's okay to act. You're a creative. You're a rapper or whatever. But you know, it's okay to act. You know, you can come up with different personas and you know, you can be 3 different people for 3 different platforms or 3 different spaces. You're an artist, you're allowed to. But what I have a problem is just overacting and bro,
being natural.
Not being natural, bro. I hated it. I hated it. I hate it. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but I proper hated it. I'm just,
you know what?
I don't want to see it again.
I saw it. I played it for like 5 seconds, and then I was like,
"Jeez, it was a horrible video,
expensive."
Man.
I'm not.
It was a horrible. I want my 2 minutes back. I want my 2 minutes back. I swear, it was.
Hectic.
Man,
hectic.
He should never do that again. Never do that.
You know
again.
what? The 5 seconds that I saw, I was like, "Did BBC shoot this?" I felt like they asked him to shoot something and then give it to them, and then they just put their branding on there.
And
that's how it looked at me. It was like,
man, come on. Come on. This has been given to you. It's
finesse, you know?
Finesse, man. Finesse. Bro, man, I'm just
wild.
It's wild, bro.
It's wild, man, for real.
Proper wild. I hope they don't push the Cassper AKA fight.
But you know how much they're about to fight for?
How much?
8 mil a piece. Yeah.
A piece,
bro.
I think they should clap each other.
No, I think AKA should clap Cassper.
I think they should clap each other. You know, I think they should clap, because I feel like both of them are all talk. You know,
is it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You gotta fight for yourself, man. I feel like they're all talk, bro. I feel like if it really came down to that, we'd see one of those fights. You know, like niggas is like.
AKA, you know, is a boxer though. Like, have you seen his boxing video?
Yeah, I've seen his kickboxing, you know.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Have you seen Cassper fight?
Have you seen Casper's body though? Have you seen that nigga's buff, bro?
Didn't you see that video that came out last week about this guy who was, you know, took his phone and he's like, yeah, I'm about to beat this guy, and one punch, bro.
Knocked out.
Hit the floor. So don't be fooled, bro.
Yeah, man, but I think
don't be fooled. But you know what? I think it's they should just get it over with, because it's been too long. This beef has been going on for too long, and my problem, I don't condone what AKA did. Anyway, for our viewers, so AKA has been going through some things. You know, he came to Malawi. There was a lot of bad publicity. So I think from there, when he went back, he tried to crowd surf, and then he fell to the ground. People didn't catch him, and then there was Black Coffee was hosting a luncheon or something. Yeah. So he wasn't invited as well. So Cassper took photos, and then he started taking shots at AKA for like a week. He was just going at AKA, you know, just, you know, subliminals.
Kicking him while he was down.
Yeah, kicking while he was down, pretty much. So he kept going. He went at him for a while. And the thing is, Cassper can do this any day, and no one is going to complain. But once AKA does something or says something, everyone calls him out. Hey, you're arrogant, you're this, you're that.
But he is.
Right? He is.
Yeah.
This is who he is.
Yeah.
I think people should accept, and this was my thing when he came to Malawi as well. AKA is arrogant, and people are aware of this. But why are you so surprised when he acts the way he did? So anyway, so AKA went online and then just started blasting Cassper. He cussed out his parents, which I don't condone at all. I don't think it's cool. But now Cassper Nyovest is coming, again playing the victim.
Do you think there should be boundaries when it comes to beef like that? You just said you don't condone it.
There are no gloves, bro. Gloves off.
But you just said you don't condone it.
I don't condone cussing each other's parents out.
It's beef though. Like, aren't you going to use any available resources close to you to like win a beef? Or to like just hurt your...
I'm not a rapper,
so I'm just like in a scenario where you're a rapper and you have beef with someone.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Tupac talking a bit crazy. Like, yo, that's someone's lady, bro. Like, how are you gonna talk about them like that? So I think with rap, it's really tricky. You can't tell rappers not to say this, not to say that, because at the end of the day, everybody's trying to win.
Do you think AKA is losing it?
The fight or the beef?
No, I mean, do you think he's losing it mentally? Do you think he's losing it?
I don't think he's losing it.
Like, I don't think he's losing it. But I've noticed, like, it could be just like his new way of tweeting where he's like calling out everyone. Do you think AKA is using this to his advantage?
I think as long as people are talking, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
So as long as people are talking, I think he's okay with it. He doesn't really care what people say.
Do you think he's on drugs? Who isn't on drugs? Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can't say anything I can't prove. Yeah. I don't think I know him personally to know when he's on drugs.
Acting like he's on drugs?
What would that be? How would I know? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, if I'm angry and I start cussing you out, am I on drugs? Or is it because I'm doing it online and where everyone can see and criticize and everyone has an opinion?
I think they should just clap each other and get it over with.
The funny thing is, Cassper is not signing the contract, but he's the one who suggested this. He's sitting in a video.
But it's Cass.
He's like, I think me and this guy should just fight or something,
It's Cass.
What? Bro, Cass. What do you mean? Man. Always playing the victim. That's my problem with the dude. He's always playing the victim.
I'm gonna agree with you on
that. He will start the thing.
Agree with you on that.
He will start something and then play the victim when he turns on.
Jeez.
So I think he needs to man up. And, fight like a man.
They gotta fight. That's all I'm saying.
Once and for all, we don't want to hear any more. Cassper said this. AKA said this. I said this about your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. What? It's just
man. And I feel like we should focus on music as well. If you're going,
let's just make music.
Yeah, if you're gonna beef,
between Cass and AKA, who's the better artist? At the end of the day, whether they're on drugs or not, who's a better artist?
AKA is a better artist. Cassper is a better entertainer. AKA is a better rapper.
Cassper is a better dancer.
Entertainer.
Dancer.
Dancer.
That's what you mean.
Entertainer.
Better dancer.
Entertainer.
He's a better dancer.
He is the better entertainer.
Dancer.
It doesn't matter. He's got groove, man.
That's what I mean.
He's got
dancer.
groove. He's got groove. That's what entertainment is.
Dancer, bro.
But yeah, who do you think is?
Buena. Anyway, moving on to new music.
Yeah.
What are you listening to at the moment?
Currently, I'm listening to The Weeknd. I think that's what I was listening to over the weekend.
After hours.
After hours. And yeah, I was reading a little on what inspired him to make the album and how the album came, to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking about how he really likes to stay indoors.
Okay.
But lately he's been trying to go out because it distracts him from loneliness.
Okay.
He said he gets.
The Weeknd is lonely.
Yeah, I was
really gonna ask.
Yeah,
could he?
He can tell that he like
his music, right? Yeah. His new album still sounds like he's heartbroken. So I'm like, did he get his heart broken again, or is it just?
Aren't we all getting our hearts broken from time to time?
Are you?
I am. Are you doing the heartbreaking?
Nah.
So yeah, man. After hours, apparently he's moving on from making, daytime music. Okay. So this is a little more, after 10, unwind.
Like unwind or party?
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound too party. It sounds popish, but it doesn't sound too party. It sounds, it sounds a little, what's the word? It sounds a little chill, It sounds a little chill, but I like it. A lot of good tracks. You know me. I like music like that. So he's
awesome.
For me, he's created a perfect album. Awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, random question.
Yeah.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
You seem to have to think about it. That defeats the whole purpose. Nike. How dare you say Nike when you're wearing Adidas?
Nike, bro. I'm a brand hoe.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that on this program, but
I'm a brand hoe.
We'll find out soon enough. KFC or Nando's?
KFC. We don't have a Nando's in Malawi.
But we used to have it.
Yeah, but that was like back in the day.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so KFC or ADB's?
KFC. KFC.
Ombuya.
Over LEB's Blunter.
What?
Yeah, man. LEB's Blunter is pretty whack now.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Now?
The quality isn't as good as it was.
When last were you in Blunter anyway?
Dude, December. We're in Blunter in December.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. But anyway, LEB's Lilongwe is pretty dope. Why are we even talking about this? Are we getting paid to talk about Nah, man.
I'm just trying to get to know you.
KFC, man.
Just trying to get to know you. KFC or Mbuya Chiwaya?
Bro, Mbuya Chiwaya. If you're from 47 or if you usually hang around area 47 and you don't know who Mbuya is, shame on you. Go to Sector 2 and find out who Mbuya is. He's the plug. Trust me. He's the plug.
Just pray your mama doesn't see this.
Yeah.
What? You get Chiwaya?
But anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Wrap it up?
Yeah.
Alright, I think this episode has taken longer than the last one, as planned as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good that it had. Good to have you on the show.
Good to have you on the show, and nice t-shirt.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Zaluso gang. Always coming through with the drip.
The drip.
Yeah, man. Until next time.